Welcome friends to our channel Gyan Kosh. Now today we will discuss about the endocrine system. Although we rarely think about the endocrine system, but for the competitive examinations, these things are very much important because some questions come. Uh, okay, what is endocrine system? It influences almost our every cell, our function of the body, and almost all organs. The endocrine system plays a role in regulating our mood, development, growth, etc. And also, it regulates the tissue functioning, it regulates metabolism, our all sexual functions and reproductive process is also regulated by this endocrine, the functionalities of this endocrine system. In general, if we say the endocrine system is the charge of body's whole process that happens very slowly, such as cell growth, faster processes like breathing
system is a system. They
and
often
body
work
movement
together to help the
are
body function
controlled.
properly. The in the foundation of the endocrine system is are the hormones and glands. As it works as the body's chemical messenger. Hormones transfer information and instructions from one set of cells to another. Many different hormones move through the bloodstream, but each type of hormone is designated to affect only certain cells. Some types of glands, those release their secretions in specific areas. For instance, exocrine glands, such as the sweat and salivary glands, release the secretion in the skin or inside the mouth. Endocrine glands, on the other hand, release more than 20 major hormones directly into the bloodstream, where they can be transported to cells in other parts of the body. Gland is a group of cells that produce the secretes or it gives of those chemicals. A gland secretes and removes materials from the blood, processes them, and also secretes the finished chemical which are byproducts, the products for use somewhere in the body. Our major glands of endocrine system is the pituitary, hypothalamus, uh, parathyroid, thyroid, adrenaline, pineal, and reproductive glands, which includes the testes and the ovaries, and pancreas, etc. What is hypothalamus? Hypothalamus is a collection of specialized cell that is located in the lower central part of the brain, is the main link between the endocrine and nervous system. Nerve cells in the hypothalamus control the pituitary gland by producing chemicals and other either stimulate or suppress the hormone secretions from the pituitary. Pituitary is the master of all glands, although it is not bigger than a pea. But the pituitary gland, located in the base of the brain just beneath the hypothalamus, is considered the most important part of the endocrine system. It often called the master gland because it makes hormones that control several other endocrine glands. The production and secretion of pituitary hormones influenced by some emotional changes and changes of the season. The hypothalamus, for accomplishing this, provides information sensed by the brain, such as environmental temperature, light exposure patterns, and feelings to the pituitary. The tiny pituitary is divided into two parts: the anterior lobe and the posterior lobe. The anterior lobe regulates the activity of thyroid, adrenals, and reproductive glands. The anterior lobe produces hormones such as the growth hormones, prolactin, thyrotropin, corticotropin, etc. And prolactin is a hormone that activates milk production in women.
Also, it increases our breastfeeding procedure. The growth hormone, the growth of bones, which it stimulates also the other body tissues and plays a role in body's handling of the nutrients and which minerals we absorb. Uh, Thyrotropin, which stimulates the thyroid gland to produce thyroid hormones. Uh, and other last one was said, corticotropin, which stimulates the adrenaline gland to produce certain hormones. The pituitary also secretes endorphins, chemicals that act on the nervous system and reduces the feeling of pain. Indeed, it is a great secret from the pituitary. In addition, the pituitary secretes hormone that signal the productive organs to make sex hormones. The pituitary gland controls ovulation of women's body and menstrual cycle in women. The prostatal lobe of the pituitary releases antidiuretic hormone, which helps control the balance of water in the body, and prostatal lobe also produces oxytocin, which triggers the contractions of the uterus of a woman having a body, having a newborn baby. Thyroid, which is located in the front part of the lower neck. It's shaped like a bow, tie, or butterfly, and tie or butterfly means the above the tie there is a construction like butterfly. That type of gland is thyroid. That is the shape of the thyroid gland. A thyroid hormone, thyroxine, it produces thyroxine, and also triiodide thyronin. Triiodide thyronin. These hormones control the rate at which cells burn fuels from food to produce energy. The production and release of thyroid hormones is controlled by thyrotropin, which is secreted by the pituitary gland. The more thyroid hormone there is in a person's bloodstream, the faster chemical reactions occur in the body. And the thyroid hormone also important. For example, they help the kids and teens bones to grow and develop, and they also play a role in development of the brain and nervous system in kids. Parathyroid attached to the thyroid, and 4 tiny glands that function together are called parathyroids. They release parathyroid hormone, which regulates the level of calcium in the blood with help of calcitonin, which is produced in the thyroid. And adrenal glands. Our body has a triangular adrenal gland. It is situated on the top of the both kidneys, and outer part is adrenaline cortex, which is corticosteroid that influences the regulate salt and water balance in the body, the body's response to stress, metabolism, immune system, sexual development and function. The inner part of the hormone is called the adrenaline medulla. It produces catecholamines, such as epinephrine, also called adrenaline. Epinephrine increases the blood pressure and heart rate when the body experiences stress. And the pineal glands, also the pineal glands, it secretes melatonin production, help regulate when you sleep at night and when you woke up in the morning. And reproductive glands, we will discuss in our next video. Thank you for watching. This is our first part.